So welcome back. I'm Dee Jerett. We give life advice around here. We're a solutions-oriented channel, and I am your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. Y'all seen the salute. I'm a veteran. And my guy JR did a video on our military women really like this. So let's kick it off.
Because I really gave this woman my word. I gave this woman my word. We gave the fans our word.
I should say, you know who else you gave your word to?
We gave it to him. Gotta have it. I'm gonna say the name and I'm gonna drop off into the story.
Go on, land that
Candidate
plane.
Johnson. Ooh! Now that it's out there.
Let's go.
We can roll with it. I'm in the Officer Candidate School called OCS. Officer Candidate School, you meet a whole bunch of different people. So everybody's really strict, so it's not a lot of talking going on. In the beginning, you're quiet, you're listening because you get a lot of instructions. You checking out some females and have an encounter with a female candidate. Beautiful, very beautiful. Now, most women, when they're in uniform, you can't really see how they look. Now, but when you got ass, you got ass. It don't matter what you wear, you're gonna see that ass. Candidate Johnson had that ass on her. So we're getting cool, and what happens is everybody's gonna get a position, because they want to see what they're going to evaluate you on your leadership. My position starts off as a squad leader. While I'm being a squad leader, I'm exhibiting these leadership abilities, and these women are paying attention. They're listening. Cool. So Johnson is kind of feeling comfortable with me. So she says, I need to talk to you. That's all right, cool, not a problem. Bedtime is like 10 o'clock. You're not getting back up again until like 6 in the morning. Now, while it's dark, there are no TAC officers watching these soldiers. You got
6 in the morning? I mean, it makes sense, y'all officers. Let me keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it nice around here.
Men and women in the same barracks, and D-Lay is in the barracks. So we're sitting in the car, and she said, I do not want you to judge me. I'm like, okay, what's up? She said, I want to get married. I'm like, hold the up. This is not the nigga to be talking to. This is young, wild D-Lay. She said, no, listen. I'm saying, like, I want to be everything to my husband. What you feel like you like? She said, I don't know how to suck and I need your help. First of all, I had to pause to make sure, because that ain't nothing you normally hear.
Right.
She was like, I don't know how to suck and I need your help. So I said, okay, what you need? She said, I need to practice. On everything, bruh. I know it sounds like on everything, bruh. Okay, see, wild shit been happening to me like this.
This don't make no sense.
This don't even make, I pull my pants down. We're in the car. She starts giving me head. And I said, stop. First of all, act like you don't have no teeth. Act like they never came in your mouth.
Act like they never came in.
Act like they never came in your mouth. Now, this is woman serious because she don't know. She really don't. What am I supposed to do when you come?
Really,
and I was like, well, you got a choice. You can take it in the mouth, spit it out, or you can take it in the mouth and swallow it.
That's the choice. That's the choice.
That's it. That's pretty much. But it's going in your mouth. For this round, because you can't, I'm gonna have to have another round. Ain't no way we're gonna get this accomplished.
You're not gonna learn everything in one round.
How the you become a champ on the first fight?
No way.
You can't become a champ on your first fight.
You gotta train, you gotta practice.
You gotta practice. So I said, on this one, go and swallow it. Yes, swallow it off the rip to know if you like it.
Out the gate.
She says.
So I'm gonna stop delay right there. For those of you who don't.
Yeah, I gotta stop too, JR. But the military is different. It's like for those of y'all that went to college and never thought about what military life is, like think about your dorm rooms, but amplify that about 10 times. That's what a military barracks is like, right? Now we're segregated. A lot of times his barracks is wild. They just had the male and females together. Now, when I was in training, they would always separate the men and the women. We always be in two different, like if we was in the barracks, they was on one side of the barracks, and if and we was on the other, right? And it's a whole corridor to separate. So it wasn't no like after hour fraternization because we had guards. He was on guard duty. You already know it ain't getting no. But now afterwards, you get what's called, when you're in training, this is when your initial boot camp stuff, right? And once you're out of boot camp, it's a little bit different, but it's still some of the stuff still go down, especially when you're out in the field, right? But when you're in training, when you're in it, like after you don't leave boot camp, you in your AIT. So I was a quartermaster, so that means supply, anything that keeps the military moving. That's what quartermaster do. So my job, I was in petroleum. And you could be supply, you could be motor pool, like anything that keeps the military functioning, keeps them fully supplied. That's what quartermaster does, right? It's a lot of women that go into quartermaster jobs because they do, like I said, supply. You got cooks. You got it's so many the water. It's so many clerical type jobs as well that women do. So, like I said, you think of a dorm room, amplify that times 10 what a barracks is like, especially when it's the weekend and everybody's on pass. Now, some people get to leave the barracks, some have to stay in there. Now, when you leave post, that's where the shit really hit the fan because 9 times out of 10, everybody going to the hotels and stuff right around the military base, which is right by the malls and stuff like that. And some of the craziest stuff go down. I mean, you come back the next formation and just be like, man, did you hear about such and such? Did you see what was going on? And whole time these people be having families and stuff back home, but busting it open. Wide open, right? Like, after I was in the military, I said I would never talk to a military chick, let alone marry a military chick. Because, I mean, think about it. Her job is to be around nothing but dudes that are in shape. Their job is to be in shape. Well, I don't know. Today, military different. Today, militaries, I've seen dudes built like me, and you enlisted. Like, this is 20-something years post being out the military, and they built like me, active duty. This is crazy, but that's neither here nor there. I'm rambling. But don't do it. Fellas, if you young, don't date no military chick. Just don't do it. Just have fun with them. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be a bowl load of fun, but don't do it. Don't fall in love with these chicks, man. Because guarantee when she deploy, she busting it down. You think people working in the plant got work husbands and stuff? You ain't seen nothing until you seen the military. Man, I've been on post seeing generals' wives getting screwed by privates. General out deployed, saving our country. Wife getting her back blown out by E2. Come on, man. Come on, man. The military life different. Even ladies, don't talk to no man that's active duty. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Let me tell you a story, right? I remember we was just getting out of class at AIT, right? It was this drill sergeant. And for those of y'all that been in there, y'all know the female drill sergeants be the meanest. They have a point rule, right? So we get out of class, and this drill sergeant, she was like Colombian or something. She had a real thick accent. She was just mean for no reason, but I never understood why until this one day, right? We get out of class. We get on the little white bus. She's like, okay, private, today we're going to make some detours before we go back to the barracks. And I'm like, what? She said, my husband looked like this. He got on this, but we had the military, you know, the PT outfit. He got his PT outfit on. He said he playing basketball. We going around to all the basketball court and look for him. This lady had us riding around the post. We went to every basketball court on post looking for this dude. And so I'm like, oh, nah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Her dude out here smashing everything but her. So she come to work and take it out on us. Man, hey, let's get back into it. But don't talk to the military people. I'm just telling you, man. I warned you.
Don't know, man. D-Lay is a hell of a storyteller. And these things that happen, wild. I know a lot of us live these lifestyles where strange things happen that don't happen to normal people. And in this case, he's talking about in the military. Now, for those of you who have heard stories about the military or have never served, the military is a thing where a lot of unusual things or unorthodox things tend to happen, especially when relationships and the proximity you have with women of the opposite sex. And when you get confined in these spaces and you're all supposed to be the same because you're in the military. And in this case, he's talking about OCS, Officer Candidate School, which is where you go to become an officer. It's like the officer version of boot camp, even though now I understand they're sending a lot of you to boot camp, first of all, basic training, if you will. But that's basically your...
Hey, they was always sending the boot camp. You always had to go to boot camp before you got sent downrange to OCS. But I don't know, maybe they doing it different now.
Basic training, officer candidate school. And he's right. A lot of time, you don't have the cadre there or the TAC officers, as he said, there in the evening. They go home because they got families. You used to have like drill sergeants and basic, I'm pretty sure it's still that way. You have like a drill sergeant there for that night, but you free to do whatever. He said car, unless I misunderstood. I'm like, where do you get a car from? Like, what kind of car were they in? But you have,
it's OCS. It's different. You heard him. He said wake up time was at 6 o'clock. That's crazy. Our wake up time was 0400. We had to clean in the dark.
Women who are just freaky, who just trying to get it off. Folks is clapping cheeks in basic training. They're clapping cheeks in AIT, OCS, all types of candidate schools. It's going down. And it seems like this woman just wanted to rock with him because she found him attractive. And that's probably something that she just liked doing, and she wanted to do it for him. But let's get back into this story, man. Let's go.
It's kind of slimy. I said, very good. It gets slimy. Because I told her, I said, now you have to do this again. You're not ready for a husband right now. She does it a couple more times. So then I was like, hey, listen, we're going to be graduating pretty soon. And you're not going to have me. You got to go hard. You got to go hard. You got to suck that thing. Now this time I want you to really be nasty. I've been letting you be pretty on the I need you to really get nasty. Cute sucks, I'll let you, because you knew, you don't know no better. What do you want? I said, I'm glad you asked. I want you to spit. I want you to slurp. I want you to make a lot of noise. It has to sound like you're almost choking. Are you serious? Oh, I'm dead serious. We both got pinned. Second lieutenant. Pinned is when you graduate, you get pinned. Bam. She saluted me and she said, thank you. And she said, don't ever tell anybody. Not a problem. Cut to, I'm in the airport. I see a guy. You know how the people give you the
We just gonna slide past this fact that she said don't tell nobody, but you on Beyonce's internet telling everybody. Bro, come on. Hey, first off, bro, I wouldn't. Hey, man, you can't judge a book by its cover. You cannot judge a book by its cover. I would have never guessed I'd had to salute this guy. Never would have guessed it. But hey, man, thank you for your service, bro.
It looked like I know you from somewhere. Comes up to me. How you doing, my brother? He got 2 kids with him. Hey, man, you mind taking a picture with my kids? I was like, oh, bro, no problem with that, bro. Get the picture. Let's get the picture. A woman comes out the bathroom. I look up. It's Johnson. The sucking trainee from Officer Candidate School. She still looked beautiful just like I thought. No uniform on, looking amazing. She walks over to the guy and the kids and hug and kiss him. She was like, I know him. He said, you know him? How do you know him? Like, don't answer. Do not answer. She said, oh, we went to Officer Candidate School together. We both got pinned together. She said, how you doing, Laird? I said, I'm doing good, Johnson. She said, I've been watching your career. And I couldn't even believe when I walked out that you had been talking to my husband. I'm like, husband? Husband? That's your husband? Yeah, and you met my kids? I'm like, you swallowed my kids? She said, listen, I just want you to know I'm proud of you. And thank you for everything. And she hugged me. And she said, thank you.
Another story, right? Like the drill sergeants was really getting it in. Speaking of Johnson, that's what made me remember this story. I had a drill sergeant named Drill Sergeant Johnson. He was smashing the other drill sergeant. Like, it was so well known that both of them was married. Both of them was married. It's just on posts at work, booed up. Just making them, smoking everybody, holding hands down there. You know what I'm saying? But, like you said, the military different place, you know. Like, if your girl is leaving to go to the military, bro, just go on and check out the relationship, bro. Just don't even do it, man. Same for you, sis. If your dude is leaving, going to the military, don't even do it. If he nice looking, if they nice looking, if she nice looking, he nice looking, he a PT stud, she got a body. Now, he said you can see them bodies in the uniform. Nah, you can't see it. You could kind of see it a little bit, but you really can't see what they working with until they in their civvies. You know, think about it, man. You got a 18, 19-year-old female, 19, 20-year-old male. He in shape, paid to be in shape. She physically fit. They on guard duty. Together, nobody there. Come on, man. When we was deployed, we come back out, from the field. Some of the stories just be, we'll be in the barracks getting drunk, just listening to the cocktails, or like the military cocktails that you hear that get traded in the back of the Humvees. Ladies, don't be a cocktail traded in the back of a Humvee.